Rise and shine, it's quiz time. Today we're making some ham that we're going to make from the things we had down below. Let's get started. What we got here is 10 ounces of bacon. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this bacon up. And then you can put your bacon, if you have a food processor, you have a meat grinder, whatever you got. Basically, we're going to take this 10 ounces of bacon. We're going to kind of cut it up into pieces here. I already have my pound of ground pork in here. Go ahead and, like I said, cut this up. Oh, there we go. When I cleaned that, had some water in it. Throw some bacon in there. Put the top on. What we're going to do is we're going to continue grinding up this, and we're going to put it in with all the other stuff. So we'll be back in just a second. Now what we're going to do is, I use the food processor. We want it to be all nice and ground up. Sorry, new equipment, getting used to it. Go ahead and pick that out, put it in with your get that out first. Get all that nice and kind of picked out there. Well, try not to drop it. Definitely don't waste any bacon. Once you get all your bacon in there, what you're going to do is you're going to mix this part up first. That way we got all that pork and bacon all mixed together. Give me just 1 minute here. So we're going to put in some spices with this. Maybe I should have done it before I started. And the holler. So we had a good Christmas. I got plenty of new things. Didn't even sponsor the video, but I got these off these were from Amazon or something. It's Toa. Got these really nice stuff. Anyway, I'm going to take 1/8 of a teaspoon. Going to get some nutmeg here. Put 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg in. And then we want 1/8 of a teaspoon of ginger. And then also 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. Put those in there. Now I'm going to do 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Get plenty of salt in there. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of coriander. And now we got that all ready. So you got your down here. I got the hand press here. I ain't never used it, so this will be a first time for both of us. Mix with all the spices in there. And mix that all nice and up. Make sure that, we don't have like clumps of spices somewhere. And then the instructions say cook it for about 2 hours at about, make sure the water to get above 180. What we're going to do is get all this mixed up. You take your hand press here. Once you have your meat all mixed up, put it in there. kind of press it down. And what it looks like from the instructions, you take this piece, you kind of put it in there like that. You put the lid down on it, and you lock it in place. Now come on over, and we'll go ahead and put it in the water. So what you do is you got your ham maker like this. You put it down in the water. What we're going to do is we're going to fill up the water about as high as we can go. The instructions say that it should be at 180 for up to 2 hours. So then, actually, what I almost forgot, put a little thermometer in there. And then I will bring you guys back once we are done with cooking this for 180 for up to 2 hours. And then we'll take it out and we'll check it. 180 degrees. Definitely get some gloves on. Get out of the hot water. What we're going to do is we're going to set this aside and let this cool off. It did take a little bit longer than expected. So I'm going to put it there and let it cool off. And then after it cools off, I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight. We're going to cut it in the morning. But my recipe here is loosely based on a German sausage called Speckwurst, which is a bacon sausage. Usually it's put into kind of like a casing and it's smoked, so it's real smoky. So you got the bacon plus it's smoky. Where this one, I just put it in here and we turned it in lunch meat. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let it cool off here, put it in the fridge, and then I'll see you when we go ahead and cut it later on. Alright, next day. I got here. You can see it's got a nice layer of fat on there. There, now that I got it out, you can see here, made a nice solid chunk. See, so I'm going to get a, no, that's not what I wanted to get. You can see here, you can use a meat slicer or just a knife like this. You got a meat slicer. You can see there, it's got the nice little specks, it's got lots of fat around it. That's really good. I definitely be making this again. I hope you like this video. If you did, like and subscribe down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.